Imagine a world where rules are enforced without written laws, where justice isn't a human construct but a fundamental principle of survival. What if the complex concepts of fairness and punishment aren't exclusive to our species, but are deeply embedded in the very fabric of the animal kingdom? Beyond instinct, beyond expectation. This isn't a theory, it's a verifiable pattern. Groundbreaking science reveals that animals possess an unseen code, a sophisticated system of social contracts that governs their interactions and maintains harmony within their communities. Let me show you exactly how this works. For too long, we dismissed animal behavior as purely driven by instinct or simple dominance. We believed that true justice, the act of balancing scales or punishing transgressions, belonged only to us. But this assumption is fundamentally flawed, and the evidence is mounting. Your understanding of animal intelligence is about to be profoundly challenged. Prepare to see creatures you thought you knew through an entirely new lens, as we uncover the scientific proof that they're smarter than you think. You will never look at them the same way. Our own human history is littered with evolving definitions of justice, from ancient tribal retribution to complex legal systems. These elaborate frameworks were always considered the pinnacle of human societal development, a mark of our unique sentience. We built courts, crafted laws, and developed intricate ethical philosophies to govern our interactions. This journey from raw survival to moral reasoning was thought to be a singular path, taken only by mankind. But is that truly the full story of justice? Many experts argued that animal conflicts were simple struggles for power or resources, resolved by brute force or instinctual submission. There was no room for fairness, no concept of punishment beyond immediate physical retaliation. We simply projected our own biases. But to truly grasp this, we must look closer. What if these rigid assumptions blinded us to a deeper, more profound truth lurking just beneath the surface of the wild? What if animals, in their own silent ways, teach us about primal justice? Consider the chimpanzees, our closest living relatives, known for their intricate social structures. Their communities are not just random collections of individuals. They are complex societies with unspoken rules and expectations. They demonstrate clear signs of fairness. Chimps show strong reciprocity, remembering who shared food and who didn't. When one chimp repeatedly cheats during a cooperative task, the others will actively punish them, refusing to cooperate in the future. This isn't mere spite, it's social enforcement. They will even intervene to break up fights, often siding with the victim or weaker party to restore social order. This behavior goes far beyond simple self-interest. It hints at an understanding of community balance and collective well-being within their groups. I've linked the source in the description. Franz de Waal's extensive research, published in journals like Nature, documents countless instances of chimpanzees displaying what appear to be genuine acts of altruism, empathy, and social justice within their colonies. The pattern is undeniable. These aren't isolated incidents. They are consistent behaviors observed across different groups and contexts. It shows a fundamental understanding of what constitutes a fair interaction and what happens when those boundaries are crossed. This isn't just about dominance, it's about justice. When one chimp unfairly takes food from another, the victim will often scream, attracting attention from other group members who then intervene. They often punish the offender, restoring balance to the situation. Now, let's turn our gaze to the formidable wolf packs, renowned for their highly organized social structures and cooperative hunting strategies. These aren't just families. They are sophisticated units operating under a strict, yet often unwritten, code of conduct. Within a wolf pack, every member has a role, and violating those roles can lead to swift, collective punishment. If a younger wolf disrespects the hierarchy or takes more than its share, the entire pack may ignore or even actively reprimand it. This is social justice in action. This isn't just about the alpha asserting dominance. It's about maintaining the intricate web of cooperation that ensures the pack's survival. A disruption by one individual threatens the entire group's ability to hunt and protect itself, demanding a response. You'll find the source link in the description. Research from the Yellowstone Wolf Project, supported by the National Park Service, documents numerous instances of collective enforcement against rule breakers, often leading to temporary banishment or social ostracization. The trick is simple, yet profound. Their justice system relies on social cohesion and the implicit understanding that individual actions affect the entire collective. Punishment isn't always physical. It can be the devastating isolation from the very group that ensures survival. The contrast between the lone wolf and the pack's power is stark. Those who uphold the social contract thrive. Those who break it face dire consequences. This isn't emotion. This is a calculated system for collective survival and order. What makes this dangerous today is how we still underestimate these complex behaviors. Right now, the same patterns of social enforcement and retribution are happening in species all around us, challenging our anthropocentric views of morality and law. Even in the avian world, among species like crows and ravens, we find compelling evidence of what appears to be a sense of justice. These highly intelligent birds are not just scavengers. They are thinkers, rememberers, and enforcers of their own social norms. Crows remember faces of humans who have wronged them, often recruiting others to mob the perceived offender years later. This isn't random aggression. It's a targeted, long-term memory for perceived injustice and a collective response. Your actions have consequences. All sources are linked in the description. Studies at the University of Cambridge have demonstrated that corvids not only remember individual humans associated with unfair treatment, but also communicate this information to their peers, leading to widespread avoidance. This is not merely learned behavior. It suggests an internal mechanism for recognizing fairness and acting upon perceived violations. The ability to remember, communicate, and collectively punish for perceived wrongs is a hallmark of sophisticated social intelligence. The cost of not knowing this extends beyond academic curiosity. If you ignore these patterns, you miss a crucial understanding of the natural world, and potentially lessons for our own societies. Our arrogance blinds us to wisdom. So what should you take from this? First, understand that justice is not a uniquely human invention. It is a fundamental principle woven into the fabric of many animal societies, essential for their survival and cooperation. Their systems are effective. Second, recognize that animal intelligence extends far beyond simple problem solving. It encompasses complex social cognition, empathy, and moral reasoning. We must shed our biases and open our minds to what they're truly capable of teaching us. Third, build a deeper respect for the intricate social contracts that govern the wild world. Their forms of justice, while different, are effective and sustainable. We have much to learn from their adaptive systems of order and enforcement. The wild world is always teaching us. Are we listening? If this opened your eyes, subscribe, because the next video will show you the shocking truth about animal communication methods you never knew existed. How deep does their intelligence truly go? WildLeadTube has the answers. I'll show you where to look. Science proves they're smarter than you think, beyond instinct, beyond expectation. What if animals aren't just reacting, but truly understanding right from wrong? This isn't theory. This is documented science. Your preconceived notions about animal behavior are about to be shattered. The evidence is clear. Complex social codes, once thought to be exclusive to humanity, exist throughout the animal kingdom. They are everywhere. We will delve into the hidden mechanisms of animal justice, exploring how species maintain order, punish transgressions, and enforce fairness within their intricate social structures. Prepare to witness their unseen code in action. This isn't speculation or anecdotal observation. This is rigorous scientific inquiry backed by decades of research and meticulous field studies. The numbers don't lie, and the patterns are undeniable across diverse species. The assumption that only humans possess a moral compass has been a cornerstone of our self-perception for centuries. But what if that belief is simply a testament to our own limited understanding of life on Earth? The truth is more humbling. When a chimpanzee shares food fairly or punishes a selfish peer, it's not just a random act. It's a demonstration of sophisticated cognitive processes involving memory, social evaluation, and an understanding of consequences. They calculate justice. This innate sense of justice, this desire for balance, drives countless animal interactions. It's a primal force that ensures the survival of the group, not just the individual, by fostering cooperation and deterring exploitation within their ranks. You might think their world is chaos, a brutal struggle for survival where only the strong prevail. But beneath the surface lies an intricate web of social rules, enforced by a silent yet powerful collective understanding of what is acceptable and what is not. Animals often engage in reconciliation behaviors after conflicts, actively seeking to repair social bonds damaged by disputes. This proactive peacemaking further supports the idea of maintaining group harmony, not just avoiding immediate danger. This isn't about humanizing animals, it's about recognizing the scientific reality of their complex social lives. Their justice systems are adapted to their environments, efficient, and often surprisingly effective in maintaining order. The question is not if animals have a sense of justice, but rather how deeply and broadly it extends across species. Every new discovery pushes the boundaries of our understanding, revealing more layers to their intelligence. We are just beginning to see. These findings should concern you, because they challenge our unique place in the moral universe. They compel us to reconsider our relationship with the natural world and the ethics of our own actions towards other sentient beings. It's a call to humility. Our planet is filled with creatures exhibiting empathy, reciprocity, and a clear sense of what is fair. Their complex societies thrive on these principles, proving that justice is a universal language spoken in countless forms across the wild. The scientific community is constantly uncovering new evidence, pushing the boundaries of what we thought possible. Each study, each observation, adds another piece to the puzzle of animal intelligence, revealing a tapestry of consciousness. This isn't an isolated phenomenon. From the smallest insect colonies to the largest whale pods, social species demonstrate mechanisms to enforce cooperation and punish deviance. The scale varies, but the underlying principle remains. The mathematical inevitability of social contracts suggests that for complex groups to survive and thrive, mechanisms for fairness and accountability must emerge. It's a core principle of successful communal living, regardless of species. So, next time you observe an animal, look beyond the fur or feathers. Look for the silent agreements, the subtle enforcements, and the undeniable patterns of justice unfolding right before your eyes. The lessons are profound. They are not just surviving, they are building societies with codes of conduct, with expectations of fairness, and with consequences for those who stray. They are intelligent architects of their own intricate social order. This changes everything you thought you knew. First, knowledge is the only protection. Second, awareness is your shield. Third, understand their world. These are not just creatures of instinct. They are complex beings with intricate social contracts and a deep understanding of justice. This is not a myth, this is the truth. Now you know what they don't want you to know. The philosophical insight here is that morality itself might be an emergent property of complex social interaction, not a divine gift. It is a survival mechanism, refined over millennia. If this revealed a new world to you, if you finally understand that justice isn't just human, then you're starting to see the bigger picture of animal intelligence. Subscribe if you want to uncover more scientific breakthroughs that redefine their capabilities. How much more will they teach us? The wild world is always teaching us. Are we listening? WildLeadTube has the answers. I'll show you where to look. Science proves they're smarter than you think.